If you spend your days churning out a relentless stream of original videos, you are likely exhausted. To survive the grind, you might try a shortcut known as the post and ghost method. You film one highly polished video, upload it to TikTok, and then identically duplicate that exact same file across every other app. But when you do that, your views usually crater. The platforms recognize the duplicate format and often bury your content, leaving you invisible to new audiences. Treating all platforms as identical dumping grounds ignores the specific behavioral habits each network was built to reward. Looking at the header, The Truth About Social Media Algorithms, we see these systems are highly predictable. Their objective is simply to index human behavior. Thus, a video engineered to read rarely succeeds where users log on to listen. To fix this mismatch, you deploy the 1-to-3 content splintering strategy. You stop producing endless hours of new material and start manipulating the behavioral packaging of the assets you already have. The operational foundation of this strategy is the Spencer-Mecham method. You simply record a single, unpolished vertical video lasting between 7 and 15 seconds. You do not need professional lighting or heavy edits. Right now, raw volume and fast execution capture more attention than pristine aesthetics. That short, unpolished clip is the only original filming you will do to feed your entire multi-platform system. Your first export goes to TikTok. This app is built entirely for the psychological profile of the listener. You structure your visual wrapper around a curiosity gap, phrases like, "I wish I knew this sooner," rather than a straightforward tutorial. Then you apply a highly popular trending audio track directly to your raw file. The mechanical adjustment is simple. You immediately mute that trending track down to exactly 1% volume. Your spoken message remains perfectly clear, while the almost invisible background audio attaches your video to the platform's native momentum. By treating this app as a purely auditory ecosystem, you turn a quiet technical trick into massive algorithmic distribution. Instagram Reels requires the opposite approach. This ecosystem is heavily biased toward the reader. You strip away any cross-platform watermarks and rely strictly on bold, bright yellow text overlays. You engineer the visual pacing so the text disappears slightly too fast for the average user to finish reading on their first pass. This forces a visual rewatch, which artificially inflates your loop retention rate, the primary metric this algorithm rewards. On Instagram, visual pacing operates as a mathematical tool to force algorithmic distribution. YouTube operates as a search engine, driven entirely by the intent of the searcher. You abandon the vague curiosity gaps from TikTok and use direct, intent-driven tutorial-style phrasing. You inject a title card that flashes on screen for exactly half a second at the very beginning of the video file. This micro-interruption explicitly signals to the indexing system that your asset provides evergreen educational material. That half-second structural change turns a disposable daily trend into an indexed long-term search asset. You now have one foundational asset encased perfectly in 3 distinct algorithmic wrappers. Amateurs take one video and blindly duplicate it. Professionals take one video and strategically splinter it. Applying these specific behavioral wrappers eliminates the cognitive friction of starting from scratch every time you open a new app. You compound your data collection and overall reach without simultaneously compounding creative exhaustion. Stop trying to outwork highly sophisticated algorithms by producing an endless stream of original content. Work with the platforms. Give them the exact behavioral packaging their systems are programmed to reward. To achieve true scale, you drop the identity of a content creator and adopt the mindset of a traffic director.